Hello, we're gonna work on a physics problem with capacitor circuits. We have several capacitors with each of them with a charge or with a capacity of 3 microfarads, and the problem's gonna ask us to do different things with them, and we're gonna have to calculate the capacitance. I also put the description of the problem below the video. If you want to pause the video and copy it so you can see it better, go ahead and do it. So, the first question of the problem, it says, draw 2 of the capacitors connected in parallel and find their equivalent capacitance in microfarads. So, we're gonna have to draw a parallel circuit with 2 of these. It's gonna be our first point. What you're gonna do, we're gonna leave the end of it like this. This is just going to the battery. Our first capacitor is gonna be C1, and over here we're gonna do our second one. This will be C2. There you go. These 2 capacitors are in parallel. Now let's calculate the total capacitance of this setup. For this one, we're gonna use this formula. For the capacitance equivalent equals C1 plus C2 for us. All we have left, plug in, equals 3 microfarads plus 3 microfarads, which is C equivalent 6 microfarads. Okay, this was part A. Part B. Part B is asking us, draw 2 of the capacitors connected in series and find their equivalent capacitance in microfarads. So this time is gonna be series. So we're gonna take 2 of our capacitors. This is where it would go to the battery. This is gonna be our C1, and now we're gonna put it in series with C2, and this goes to the other side of the battery. There you go. Now we are in series, so our formula is gonna be this one. It changes. Parallel is one way, series another way. 1 over C equivalent, we have 2, so 1 over C1 plus 1 over C2. We go ahead and plug in. C equivalent equals 1 over 3 microfarads plus 1 over 3 microfarads. And this will be 2 over 3 microfarads. Now we're gonna have to solve for the equivalent capacitance. So we're gonna ignore the middle. We're gonna just use these 2, and from here we're gonna see that 3 over 2 microfarads, so 1.5 microfarad. Okay. Next step is asking us to use 3 capacitors in series and calculate the capacitance. So basically the same setup as we had here, but we're gonna use 3 capacitors, C1, C2, C3. We're gonna use the same formula since we are in series. C equivalent equals 1 over C1 plus 1 over C2, but we have a third one now, so 1 over C3. This will be equal 1 over C equivalent, 1 over, and every single one of them is gonna be 3. So 3 microfarads plus 1 over 3 microfarads plus 1 over 3 microfarads. This is equal to, if we sum it up, that's going to be 3 over 3 microfarads. There you go. Now we're going to solve for the C equivalent. This 3 over 3 is just going to be 1. So 1 microfarad. There you go. And then the fourth part of the problem is asking us what happens to the equivalent capacitance as you add more capacitors in series. So if we would add a fourth one, fifth one, what is the trend? What's gonna happen? Well, as we can see, when we had 2, 1.5 microfarad, we added another one, became 1. If we add another one, it would become less than 1. So basically decreases. And this will be for D. There you go. Thank you.